Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, and I list them on eBay and Poshmark and sell them hopefully for a profit. Today I have 5 items that I am shipping out, 2 on eBay and 3 on Poshmark. These are the items that sold yesterday. Today is Tuesday, March 12th. So the last 24 hours, I had a gross sales amount of $108.27. At the end, I will tell you my my profit for the day. The first is this little cabbie newsboys hat. The brand is Dobbs, and I will tell you that the brand did not do anything for my search results. But I have had success, they like snap here at the top. I have had success selling this style of hat, especially if they're wool and if they're union made, like vintage USA made. Those are awesome. Is this one USA made? It might be, but it's hard to tell because the the label in there is really faded. So corduroy newsboy caps like this have an average sale price of $16.79 and a 20% sell-through rate. That's okay. I don't know why I'm doing that. I have this ready to go. Just have it, I guess. I sold for $15 on Poshmark. And I've had it listed for about 4 months. I paid $2.37. That was my average cost of goods one day at a local thrift store. And my profit is $9.63. I think that's pretty good. I look up sell-through rate for the videos on Terapeak. To do that, you just go to your seller hub on eBay, if you have one. If you don't, you should. If you have a store, and actually, I don't know if you have a seller hub, if there's, anyone can look up on Terapeak, but I don't know how to do it other than through the seller hub. Does that make sense? But I bet if you Google it, you can find it. So if you go to your seller hub, there's a line across the top that has a bunch of different tabs. You click on research, and the first option in the drop-down menu is Terapeak product research, and I just click on that. This thing is cool and is actually sold twice. And I wanted to look it up, but I didn't, what I sold it for the last time. But this is a barn coat, chore coat, whatever you want to call it. The brand is Orvis. But it is flannel lined. It has a corduroy collar. That corduroy collar, in the past 6 months, I have sold so many coats with a corduroy collar. I probably can't even count. I mean, I can count. I could go look, but I'm not gonna do that. All right. Anyway, I undersold this. I will be honest with you. That's why I was kind of curious what I sold it for the last time. I undersold this because it's March, and while I have definitely sold coats in May, the likelihood of that happening through the summer, I just didn't want to keep it. Anyway, the average sale price on Terapeak was $58.89 with a 53% sell-through rate. So that's pretty good. I sold mine for $42. I had it listed for $70, I think, which is probably too high, but I had sent a couple offers and then they counter offered at $42, and I was going to counter offer back more around the $50 range. And I thought, I just want to take the sale. So I've had it for about 4 months, and it's been relisted since it was returned, for about 2 months. It was just returned for fit. It happens. It's frustrating, but it happens. Let's see, how much did I buy it for? Oh my word, 55 cents. That's how much I paid for this thing. I bought it at my favorite thrift store, which has like a perpetual bag sale, so I just average my cost of goods most of the time. They usually have their coats priced at like $2. Crazy. So 55 cents, my profit's $33.05. Yeah, I'm not gonna be sad about that. This was another good one that actually sold pretty fast. I'm trying to remember. I think I listed it about a month ago. For some reason I didn't write down how long ago, but this is a little, let's see, it's midi dress. Just see how long it was. It is tiered. It has some ruffle on it. It is smocked in the back. Smocking is good. If you don't know what smocking is, it's where it's like a whole panel that's kind of like elastic, but it's all sewn together. Does that make sense? Anyway, it's J.Crew. And J.Crew, oh no, I forgot to turn off my heater. I work in my garage. My furnace goes on sometimes, and I hope it doesn't bother you. This is Reimagined. It's just one of the lines by J.Crew, and I believe it's like supposed to be fair trade. It just says Reimagined by J.Crew, inspired by the planet and its people. I've seen some other ones that like say fair trade. I'm not really sure because this one doesn't say. This actually, I don't think has even ever been worn. It's in really good condition. It's lined. I feel like I'm telling you way too much about this dress. Other than, it doesn't have a really great sell-through rate. I mean, I didn't look up this exact style. I'm not great at doing that. Oh, got louder. Okay, well, it is what it is. J.Crew dresses have an average sell price of $25.68 and a 7% sell-through rate. I don't know, I feel like that's terrible. When I add Reimagined, the sell-through rate goes to 11%. As a whole, J.Crew, like just as a brand, J.Crew has an 11% sell-through rate and Reimagined has a 13% sell-through rate. So, you know, it's whatever, I don't know. I like to sell J.Crew. I think that there are some things that are worth a lot, and this actually is pretty decent. I sold it for $35. I actually had it listed for $45. I took an offer for $35. I thought that was reasonable, and let's see, it was on eBay, so plus shipping, so they paid $43.45 for the dress, and I paid $8 for it at a thrift store in a kind of a bigger city than where I live. I live in a pretty smallish town. Anyway, my profit is $23.46. And I have a Nerf gun dart thing. Okay. The things I have in my workspace. It happens. All right. Yesterday I shipped out a Ralph Lauren button-down shirt, and today I'm doing the same. Similar in style, but the one I sold yesterday was, the style was Blake, and this one doesn't have a style on it, but I did, this is really heavy weight. I do think it's vintage. I did say that in the listing. I don't know that that does anything, but I think this stripe is kind of a thing. I'm not really sure, because it did not take long to sell, just about a month. It sold for, wait, hold on a second. My average sale price on a Ralph Lauren vintage button down is $23.82. Oh, somebody mentioned in the comments, and I knew this, but maybe you don't. If it has a button on the collar like this, it's a button down. If it doesn't have a collar, it's a button up. On eBay though, the category is casual button downs, so it all ends up saying button down, whether it's a button down or a button up. Anyway, 14% sell-through rate, $23.82 average sale price. Sold mine for $21.22 plus shipping on eBay. So they paid $32.82. That's pretty good, I think. I bought this at the Bins, which is the Goodwill outlet where you pay by the pound. And so I paid about $2. And that's kind of what my average cost is for most things. And my profit is $20.38. My goal is, when I'm out shopping, to hit at least a 25% sell-through rate, but that doesn't always happen. However, when I'm shopping, I use my eBay app to look up sell-through rate, and I just kind of guesstimate on the average sell price because they don't give you that. Yeah, what was I gonna say about that? Hold on just a second. Let me organize my thoughts here. Oh yeah, so I just go on my eBay app and I search the item. So in this case, I have a Cacique bra, and this is actually new with tags. So here is the Cacique brand. It's always here. And often, not always, but often Cacique will have the name of the bra and it's just full coverage for this one. So I will just go in Cacique bra full coverage new, or you can filter by new, and I will see how many are listed, and then I will filter usually by new or used. Sometimes I filter by color or size. Sometimes I don't. It just depends kind of on my mood or what the search is telling me. You know, if there's a ton of something, but I filter it by size or color, that might narrow it down a little bit. And sometimes there are some colors that are more popular than others. So anyway, I filter by sold. And so then I can take the amount that is sold and divide it by the total number of sold and listed together, because that's the total number that's been listed over the last 90 days, which is what eBay gives us currently. So soon, Terapeak is supposed to have kind of a mobile option, but I did a little video on that about a week ago, last week one day. But I don't really know a whole lot about that. I'm just excited about it because I think we'll have more information at that time. So I hope that clarifies a little bit of how to look up sell-through rate. I will tell you that the Cacique bras full coverage have a $20.58 average sell price and a 31% sell-through rate. I again undersold this at $15, but this was like the first thing that sold yesterday, and it was like afternoon, and I was kind of like, I need some sales, so I took the offer. It worked out. I only had it listed for 4 days. I actually bought it over a year ago, but when I did my inventory purge, you can't see because I just switched out all my inventory and did like an audit / purge and found it, and it was unlisted. So I listed it. I spent about $1 on it at the bins, and my profit's $11. So my total profit for yesterday was $97.52. I am very pleased with that. I've been saying for like 2.5 months now that I'm going to adjust my goals, but previously, and kind of still currently because I haven't adjusted them, my goal is $67 a day. For an average of about $2,000 a month. So that can go towards my family's budget and, you know, reinvesting into more inventory and other things like shipping supplies and subscriptions and like my store subscription for eBay, things like that. Yeah, so I'm pleased. All that to say, I'm very pleased with the sales from yesterday. So hopefully today will be the same, but we will see. I have a super busy day today. I am off. I've got like 3 different meetings, and I might go to a thrift store tonight. I'm trying to prepare for a really cool video that I'm gonna do next week. So make sure you subscribe if you are interested in the mystery. I'm out of things to say. What are you doing today? That's what I want to say. Let me know in the comments what you are up to today, and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I do upload, hopefully, ship with me videos every night at 8 Eastern. So I feel like I don't know what to say. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really do appreciate it. I love just sharing what sold with you. It makes my day. So I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you soon. I'm having issues today. I'll see you soon.